Oh my goodness. You know what? Sometimes God just speaks. You know, God always has a plan. Let me tell you, God always has a plan. So, for my clients' peace of mind, I wanted to come on here and lead y'all to the proof that I have never been a part of the black sector, which is basically a troll network. Okay. I think that this is extremely important for people to know this. And it's very interesting because 7 years ago, I have been saying the same thing over and over and over again, over and over again. I would never in my life, and I realized that people judge you based upon your associations, don't they? They do, which they shouldn't. People shouldn't judge people on their associations because guess what people can do? People can get angry at other people and they can present themselves as being a piece of crap. That in turn causes judgment of a person that has been around them. So, for example, my ex frenemy came on here and completely, I'm not going to bring up her name. She came on here, completely perpetrated a fraud, like did a lot of crazy stuff just to embarrass me or to make me look bad. Okay. I have been saying for years the same thing, and there were a lot of videos when I lived in Decatur, Georgia, 7 years ago, where I'm discussing all of this stuff. I am an amazing witch and an amazing healer because guess what? You would think that after almost a decade of stalking, that I would have a head full of gray hair. I would look like I'm about 90 years old, or I would have stroked out by now, or something bad would have happened. But in all these years of these people stalking me, a goddamn ain't no damn thing happened to me. So if you look at my community wall, okay, I'm gonna link a couple of videos from 7 years ago if you're interested. This is the proof because this entire time, a lot of the people that are very self-destructive and crazy in that sector and unstable in that sector have tried to claim that I'm in that sector. No, I am a witch. I would never, ever, ever in my life be a part of a troll network. Ever. These people are a network of trolls, is what they are. Okay. I've had a lot of people that get mad when I come on here and I discuss the things that have happened to me or the things that these stalkers have done. But if you were being stalked like that, you would be talking about it sometimes. Okay. Here lately, I've been getting stalked every day, in particular by a man in Chicago who I, by the way, have filed FBI reports against. A black man in Chicago. I've been getting stalked by him. He's the latest one that they added to their troll network because what they do is they recruit and they add people to their goddamn troll network. Okay. Like their army recruits or something. Pretty much is what they do. From Chicago, saying disgusting sexual things about me and posting photographs, totally obsessed and psychotic, posting photographs of me to his wall, my mouth, my face, just posting stuff to his wall. Why would why would I be a part of that? Do I look stupid? Do I want to get stalked? No. So why would I purposely be a part of that? Am I a stalker? Hell no. Okay, I'll stalk my exes a little bit if I still got a thing for them, but not in no malignant type of way. These people stalk people, talk about your children, do all kind of crazy stuff, call and file false CPS reports. So obviously, if I'm going through something like that, I have every right. What are my clients gonna judge me because of it? That's what. No, nice try. Because if my clients were being stalked in the same way, they would want to know how I'm handling it. And I'm handling that shit. It don't make my heart skip a beat. None of it. None of the fake crazy things that these people have done has for once persuaded me. This is why I am still here and I am not going anywhere. In reality, here's my thing, and that's why people like me are very important and we should be protected. Let me give y'all some advice. If you ever start a spiritual business, especially because, Christian stalkers, these people are all claiming to be Christian as well while they stalk people. They like to target us types of folk. You know what you need to do? Make sure that you have your website stand alone. That would be my advice to the real witches. Make sure that your website don't ever be codependent on social media for your business, because you know how many businesses there are. You know how many people have businesses, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of them, and they're not all out here in social media. Even if you're in social media, it usually doesn't involve people personally attacking you, making up stuff, creating stuff, right? But these people, they're trolls. They can't be normal. They can't just sit back and let God, right? So very soon, guys, I will be back a part of the Etsy community. I am so excited about that. I am going to try to do YouTube as much as I can. It's difficult. It is. They make it very, very difficult because I have Black men, as well as there's this white guy. He goes by the troll account of D's Nuts, that has actually been dropping revenge porn on me. His identity will come out eventually, you know? Yeah, and it's kind of like, what if you drop revenge porn on me, does that not make me a witch? Does that not make me a powerful woman if you drop revenge porn on me? Now, I want to let women know that revenge porn is not going to freaking ruin your life. It's not. If you let stuff ruin your life, it will. So, don't let it. Don't let it. And don't let a man define you, because some of these men are just extremely disrespectful. It is absolutely disgusting the way that these people behave. I don't respect any woman on here sharing nude photos of a woman. Okay. You're still committing copyright infringement if you are sharing a photo of somebody, even if they shared it and put it on private, it's still considered to be copyright. Everybody knows that when I was live that day, I was doing body shots. Like I said, everybody on YouTube have seen me in my bra and panties, a sports bra and underwear, because I've done a lot of weight loss videos where I used to do watch me shrink videos back in the day on my old channel. So it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, don't ever let your business, because you just never know when liars and frauds like this are going to home in. Make sure that you see a professional search engine optimizer for your website. Have a website and do it that way. That way, even if these son of a jackasses start flagging your channel, because I'm not even going to lie to you, I should have close to 200-300 people watching right now. They've been flagging the channel, period. Okay. So, this is the reason why I have less exposure on YouTube. Otherwise, trust me, I would be up there 3, 4, 500 watching, probably more than that. Okay. Make sure that your website can stand on its own to where it's not codependent on social media, Instagram, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've had these people doing this for years, and at first they were trying to say, oh, I help expose you or make your company bigger. No, you don't. You create a bunch of lies and misjudgment. None of that situation has helped me, nor will it ever. None of it. None of it. None of it is anything that I needed for my business. You know, a lot of the stuff should have been kept private, but it was not kept private because a lot of it was BS. A lot of it was BS. A lot of it is fraud that they're doing. And that's why I don't claim none of that sector. I don't claim them. These people actually thought, and I'm not trying to talk negatively about Black people, but I'm sorry. Why would you think that being a roaster is going to make you rich? That's what those people thought. I'm not lying to you. This is what they thought. They said, I'm going to become a rich and wealthy and powerful man or woman by coming on here, stalking and trolling and asking for donations. Y'all know that I rarely ask for donations, if any. I've been through hard ass times. I have been through times when I have almost been thrown out of my fucking house because I couldn't pay my rent. You know what? My spirits have always came through and delivered for me, just like they deliver for my clients. I got a client right now. I'm trying to get in touch with her little self so she can do a review for me for some shit I just did last night for her. So, you know, it just basically, I guess what we're doing as witches is we are destroying the trickster and the fucking matrix and the bullshit that people create, the lies, and we bring forth your real life. And please believe that I lived a quiet, peaceful life. I don't have all that who shot John around my family or my children. My home is very quiet. In fact, throughout the years, I have had trolls in Georgia stalking me because this one lady, right? This was back when I lived on Charter Way. Called the police. They always file in false police reports, guys. Called the police and sent them to my house and said, somebody over there fighting and yelling and arguing. There's nobody ever fighting and yelling and arguing at my house. Police, I saw him. It was a cute Black guy. I saw him walk up to the door. He was like, listen, you know how when a person pushes their ear forward to listen? So he knocks gently at the door and I open it and I'm like, hello. And he's like, hey. I said, well, just to let you know, there's a group of trolls. I'm a public figure. I run a business. I'm a public figure. There's a group of trolls that put in a false report. I'm so sorry that your time was wasted, is what I told him. And he said, yeah, I kind of thought something was weird because when I rolled up, he was like, I didn't hear nothing. So these people are literally not only playing with YouTubers and witches, but they're also playing with the police. They're also playing with the police. Why would you play with the police like that? He was a cute cop too. Yeah, he's a cute little Black cop. Okay. And he was just like, he was like, well, have a good night. He was like, let us know if you need us. And I was like, I'm good. And yeah, I don't have that kind of stuff. I was breastfeeding my youngest child when these people started stalking me. Funny how the obsession is real. You know that on my old channel, I made videos breastfeeding Jacob. Yeah, on my old channel. That channel got flagged by that sector. All of those memories of my family and my children flagged. When I have the time this fall, I'm going to petition YouTube to give me that channel back so that I can get to the videos on that channel at least. Or link that channel so you guys can see my family. They began stalking me, and I'm going to tell y'all what happened. When I relocated from Missouri to Kansas, I relocated in a bad my it was a little duplex. It was so cute. It had like an automatic fireplace that you just flip a switch. It was such a cute little 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It was a duplex. Do you know that those people found out because I didn't realize what we were dealing with, right? I showed my house, they had my address. I basically gave them my address. Do you know that those people contacted my landlord? My landlord flipped out. I didn't even realize it. My landlord flipped out at the time. And we had to move. I had to move when I was 8 months pregnant with Jacob. Can you imagine having to move and you're nesting? But of course, I found a place because, my credit's decent and I don't have a bad rental history. Especially then, I was getting housing assistance. I was living in Lawrence, Kansas. Lawrence, Kansas is a great place to live, by the way. They have the cutest little witchy community too in Lawrence, Kansas. Anyway, so do you know that the landlord got freaked out by these people so badly that there was a pipe that busted. It was either a pipe that busted or something happened. And this was a brand new place, right? And by the way, it can't no coven make no pipe bust. They would love to take credit for everything. Oh, I made your pipes bust. No. There was water behind the wall for months. My water bill was astronomical. The landlord, because of that sector, refused to fix it. Do you know that I sued that landlord, took her to court? This is on file in Lawrence, Kansas. I didn't want to sue my landlord. I love my landlord and her mother. They were great people. I didn't have a choice. After I moved out, I had to take her to civil court for her to help me with the water bill. And I won. Is it my fault that that black sector caused that landlord to make the decision to not fix what needed to be fixed? It wasn't my responsibility. It wasn't my fault why the water bill was ran up. I didn't even know these people. I wasn't even really practicing witchcraft then either. I was pregnant with Jacob. I got pregnant with Jacob shortly after I moved to Lawrence, Kansas. Because Jacob's father actually lives in Lawrence, Kansas, or he lived there. He lived close by Lawrence, Kansas, like an hour from Lawrence, Kansas. According to that sector, my baby daddy is some handicapped dude in Canada, which is totally not the freaking truth. But they'll say it. See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Based upon that, they went around the internet saying, I have a special needs child. Well, first of all, no, I don't. Second of all, what if I did? Is that something for me to be judged and attacked and bullied for? They're disgusting people. They're disgusting people, right? So, first of all, I'm not going to ever stop running my business. I'm not going to ever stop coming on here and showing you guys my candle creations, my witch bottles, none of that stuff. So, they might as well give it up. That's what they wanted to do. I earn a living that supports my family. Nobody ever said I was rich. Making a decent amount of money doesn't make you rich. So, and I've had it. Go to my other channel. It's called The Real Witches of the South. And you'll see me talking about that sector 7 years ago. 7 years ago. I was saying the same thing. And they kept saying, oh, you are a part of this. Oh, you want to be a part of it. Why would I want to be a part of a bunch of people that hate each other? Why would I want to be a part of a hate group? For what? I don't hate anybody. I'm not a racist. I'm not a sexist. Why would I want to be a part of that? Why would I be a part of a group that is doing harm to me? What do I look stupid? And I don't feel sorry for any of them. You know why? Because throughout the years, that sector has done more to me, or at least tried. They've tried to do more to me. I've been their main target. They all team up and target Jamila. They target me, and what do? They get real curses. So yeah, I will admit that I've cursed all of those people. They need to shut up and leave me alone. What you gonna do? Argue with spirit? I gave them fair warning. Back 7 years ago, I wasn't cursing people 7 years ago. My spirits was just doing what they do. So, and what is a curse to a person like that? Feeling like they can't stalk you. I already did it years ago. My spirits already told me that they're not going to be satisfied with nothing that they do because they're sick. I don't even know these people. Well, I know one of them, but so, I just, it's totally ridiculous. So I wanted to give my clients peace of mind right now. I'm definitely not a troll. I would never hang with a troll. In fact, I don't do social media like that. I don't even have a social media obsession. I watch social media. I watch the witchy channels. I watch cooking channels. I make videos to attract my clients. That's what I do. I'm not on any disability or anything like that. This is the reason why when these people do their campaigns, that can be devastating to my financial situation. And they did do a campaign where they were lying. They can do that. You know why? Because the government pays them to sit their asses at home and not have to worry about nothing. The government don't do nothing for Jamila. If Jamila does not make money, Jamila's family ain't gonna freaking eat. I don't get food stamps because I have not needed them. Am I gonna go back on food stamps and all of that? No, I'm not. I haven't been on food stamps in a decade. Do I think it's anything wrong with food stamps? No. I think it's people's personal freaking business. Why are people discussing people's freaking why do they do that? That's your business if you get food stamps. I would even want to be a part of. I would never be a part of such a stupid, ignorant conversation. You know what? You know what, ladies? I don't care how you feed your babies as long as you fed them. That's just what it is. We listen, I'm not the type of mother that would say, oh, you need to breastfeed your child and da 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 da. No, I am into fed babies and children. So I'm not that type of person. If you can't feed your baby adequately with your breast, give them some formula. Or they have breastfeeding programs to where there's a lot of breastfeeding mamas that produce gallons of milk per day. You can even get breast milk that way. Donate it. I've seen people do it because some babies' stomach can't handle formula, which is understandable, you know. So just to let you guys know that, no. And also another thing is that I've heard them say before that they can affect people's work because they've made excuses. They've made excuses, some of these fake witches, when your spells don't work. They'll say, oh, Jamila made it not work. Those people cannot touch your spiritual work. They can't affect your spiritual work. So they lie. They don't know anything about what they're talking about. In fact, it's all separate. Nothing's mixed and construed together. If I actually gave a damn or was actually upset by they've done several campaigns I've had to go through a fake breakup over 500 times because of their fake false campaigns. And people will contact me and be like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Fake. So I don't get upset over fake stuff cuz it's fake. Why would I get upset over something that is being done purposely to upset me? So no, it doesn't. I take care of business. I have a 10-year-old kid that is depending on me. I have clients that are depending on me. They have tried with their instability to make me look like I'm not dependable. Ask anybody that has had a reading through me. I am on time to every single reading, on time to every single invocation, on time to everything. I don't let these people affect me. So when you step into my company, you step into a bubble. It's a bubble of love, period. I don't know what these people are doing, and they don't know me, and they don't have nothing to do with me. And it's funny how they latch on to people and they talk about people as if they know them. Like you don't know me. I've met one person. One. You don't know me. So why do you feel comfortable? You should feel awkward even talking about me. Why are you trying to act like you know me personally? So yeah, that's neither here nor there. I have never been a part of that sector, and I'm saying it to that sector too. Go to my, I gotta go to my community tab. Oh God, I gotta read and schedule at 5. Go to my community tab and you will see the old videos from several years ago where I'm saying the same thing. And it's probably even more info. I'm gonna put a couple of those videos off of private because you know why? You know why a lot of those videos are off private or on private? Because several years ago, I cut ties like it, and it wasn't even no ties with it. At the time, my ex frenemy that I do know personally was tied in with it. These people, in spite of that, have tried to stay latched on to Jamila's tick, complaining about how much milk they're getting, by the way, too. So it's all over there. I gotta go though, guys. I got 10 minutes. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Blessings. Bye bye.